Hello and welcome to this edition of Rotest Magazine. We thought we'd start off tonight's show with a bit of a horse race for you. Two pony cars, two different design philosophies. One tried and true, the other new and, well, a bit different. I'm referring, of course, to this Mustang GTS here and the Chrysler Sebring that Mark will report on next for us. If you're looking for a horse race to the finish line, you can forget all of that. 5 liters of Ford V8 are more than a match for Chrysler's 2-liter 4. But remember, what's under the hood is only part of the overall package. For penny-pinching pony car lovers, 1995 will be a year to remember. Finally, a V8 Ford Mustang for under 17 grand. And the best news is you don't have to sacrifice a lot. It looks pretty much like a GT coupe, rides exactly the same, and shares identical power and performance standards. But with a base sticker price of $16,910, this GTS is about $1,100 cheaper than a comparably equipped Mustang GT. With the exception of fog lamps and a rear spoiler on the GT, the two cars share the same sculpted body. Only dedicated pony car posers are likely to care about the differences, and don't bother looking for any clues from the car's badging. We couldn't even find an S to go with that GT anywhere on this car. All the more reason to consider this Ford's Stealth Mustang for those stoplight showdowns. Inside, the differences are even less significant. The cockpit is virtually the same as the higher-priced GT, except for the absence of sports seats. And like all other Mustangs, the GTS features standard dual airbags and that same telltale cramp in rear seat legroom. The Mustang also features something you usually find in sport utilities or pickup trucks. It's a PowerPoint electrical outlet. You can use it for laptop computers or cell phones. But we think that with the Mustang's reputation for power and performance, Ford perhaps had radar detectors in mind. And if you have a heavy foot, watch out, because like the GT, the GTS is powered by Ford's mighty 302 cubic inch V8. This 5-liter kicks out 215 horses at 4,200 RPM and 285 foot-pounds of torque at 3,400. With its posi-shifting 5-speed manual transmission, our GTS gallops 0 to 60 in just a hair under 7 seconds. And as a quarter horse, this pony turned in a 15.3-second romp at 93 miles an hour. For the most part, the Mustang is a fun car to drive, but the seats in the GTS just don't offer the comfort and support of the sports seats in the GT. And the driver's seatbelt has no height adjustment. So after only a short time, that became a pain in the neck, literally. All Mustangs are equipped with power 4-wheel disc brakes. ABS is an option that our tester did not have. The Mustang GTS requires 130 feet to come to a complete stop from 60 miles an hour. That's a fair amount of pavement for a car that weighs under 3,300 pounds. Still, with the GTS, Ford deserves a big thumbs up for giving massive fun a mass appeal price. And so we put value at the top of our solid ride and handling and good looks, both inside and out. Thumbs down, though, for disappointing braking ability and minor irritants like uncomfortable seats and non-adjustable seatbelts. So I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I think it would be pretty difficult to find a better overall combination of performance, practicality, and price than this GTS Mustang. I mean, really, Mark, I can't imagine how Chrysler Sebring is even in the same ballpark, not to mention horse race.
Boy, I hadn't heard a mixed-up batch of metaphors like that for a while, Kathy. So what are you saying? Can't you even wait to hear my side of the story first?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. Let's hear what you have to say. And then we'll see who wins this pony car face-off. We'll be back right after this.
Drive Subaru out back.
180. You can do this all day long.